Morning, everybody. Um, this is the second day of camping. Um, we're getting ready to head out. It's about 8 right now. It got really, really cold last night. I don't know what happened, but it got really, really cold. I was in my sleeping bag, but it got so cold that I ended up getting my jacket and putting it over my, and then putting my jacket in my sleeping bag and pulling the thing real tight. And I just had my nose exposed. So, it wasn't ideal. But thankfully we're gonna stay in what's called the lodge, or so it says tonight. But it's supposed to be like adjoining cabins. I thought that would be a nice finale for our trip. So far though, oh my gosh, this bike has just been amazing. I mean, you saw on the tail that the speedometer snapped. And then I didn't get video of it because the GoPro died, but I did a return trip up the Dragon again the other way. And I didn't stop in to get the picture. It slipped my mind, and I was getting kind of bored. I was like, I'm getting tired, there's a lot of weight. These are a lot of curves, so it is taxing. But anyway, I should have got that picture. I didn't even think about it. I'm hoping that they have some kind of online portal where you can like order digital copies, and if so, I'll definitely do that. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go try to find some breakfast. I think it's gonna have to be like Hardee's or something. It's gonna have to be a chain, just because I'm tired of paying $18 for meals. It really hurts my feelings. It seems like everything I get, no matter where we go, it ends up being $18. The coffee that you guys didn't see me buy yesterday at the gas station, it was just a Starbucks cold brew in a can, and it was $6. So that was shady as heck. And then at the tail, I was gonna go to Mel's Diner, which we're gonna hit today. I was gonna do that last night, but I didn't, so I got a chicken sandwich instead of one of their burgers, which that was a mistake. And it was very expensive, and it was good. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it was pricey. I guess I should say for the same price, I could have got a burger and fries, so that kind of hurts my feelings. And then for dinner, it was really good. I went to Wise Guys in Cherokee, North Carolina. Somebody told me that they had good pizza, but then when I got there, I saw they also had wings, so okay. So I got their mango habanero wings, and they were amazing. They were pricey too. They were, again, about $18, but at least they were really, really good. So anyway, let's unzip this and see if we can check out our bike. There she is in all glory. She's not leaking or anything. We're definitely gonna check the oil before we go. But so far, I mean, she's just been a rock. I mean, absolutely indestructible. Way more resilient than even I am at this. Because I mean, I get tired, and I'm so bored, and I'm just ready to get off. It's just too long, too much riding, especially with all this gear and crap. Also, this is a quick tent tour, so this is the 2-second easy up, which I've been meaning to show you guys, and I'll definitely do. If I don't get a shot of it, I'll do it when I get home. But anyway, it stakes out there. It's got bug net. It's got a water cover. And then this side, which thing I didn't think through. Oh, it's also got a hanger here, and then a thing down there, and then where I slept. So one thing I didn't think through though is, I think the reason why these flaps are adjustable separately is to control how much air you get. So it's on a cold day, you'd bring these flaps all the way in, so it shuts these effectively. But I didn't think that through whenever I did it, so I had like them open to the max, meaning that any breeze or anything was just coming right through here. So that was a big mistake on my part. I probably could have been a lot warmer if I would have staked these way close up here. So then it would have completely shut off all this to wind, and then it would have been more like a dome. Regardless, so it doesn't matter, it's over now. But I am learning a lot about camping and everything. I've never done anything like this before. So also gotta say, this power bank sucks. I mean, I know it's a jump starter first and a power bank second, but it absolutely sucks. I fully charge it. It's supposed to be 1500 amps. I don't believe it. I mean, maybe, but it could barely charge my GoPro batteries and my phone to like 40% before it was dead. So you gauge of how cold it is. I don't know what else does.
So when I got out of the campground, I turned right onto US 441, better known as the Foothills Parkway. And little did I know at the time, but this may very well be my favorite road of the entire trip, which is just hilarious to think about, considering everybody hypes up the Dragon and Cherohala, and all these great roads, and they're amazing too. But there was something about this one that was just, I guess because it was understated. Nobody told me, hey, go visit the Foothills Parkway while you were there. You know, nobody was like, oh, I'm gonna go see the Foothills Parkway. It really just took me by surprise, and I was like, this place is just absolutely beautiful. So I hope you like it as much as I did. I mean, it was so different, and it's not technical or anything. You definitely have to go the speed limit, so if you're, it's nothing like the Dragon in that aspect, but if you just want some beautiful views, and a nice, good road surface and everything, and granted I went during the week, so there wasn't that much traffic. So, I mean, it was a beautiful, beautiful ride. It kind of reminds me of something out of, like, old school Gran Turismo or something. So, anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Now, I think the truly most unfortunate part of this entire trip here is that I lost the audio for this clip because I was just so inspired, and it was such a majestic view and an amazing place just to do a summary. And I was just having the best time. This is on, again, 441, the Foothills Parkway, and it was just insane how pretty it was here. So basically, just to give you the gist of what I'm trying to say here, is that this is effectively my breakfast run. I went from my campground to go into town to find something to eat, and I've stumbled upon views like this. And the best part about this road to me is that no one told me about it. People told me the Dragon was going to be cool. People told me Cherohala was beautiful. All these things. But this road was just like, oh yeah, to get from Cherokee to Gatlinburg, you're going to have to take the Foothills Parkway. And that was it. That was all I knew. You know, nobody mentioned it or anything. And this road turned out to just be a blast. I mean, it's got to be the biggest surprise of this entire trip, I think. And I'm just so happy for that. I'm so excited that I was very mad at myself for picking a hotel in Cherokee. A campsite in Cherokee. Just because I knew that it was going to be such a long, drive, and it was so out of the way of everything. But then it allowed me to take this road both ways, and it was just incredible. I had such a great time. So yeah, like I said, it's truly a travesty that I don't have the audio for this clip, because like I said, I was truly inspired at this point. I'm sure I had much better things to say there than I am right now. But just to sum it up, as I've said previously, is that if you're thinking about doing something like this, totally just go do it. I mean, I had such a great time, and even looking back and doing the voiceover for these videos, I can just see how much fun I was having, and I can look back and reminisce. And what felt so nerve-wracking when I was there was actually quite comforting now. So, if you're on the fence about it, totally just do it. Go get you a cheap bike and take a couple days off work and go give it a try. Hey, is this the way to Pigeon Forge, or is that up there?
That way.
Sweet.
I think it's about, I want to say like 6-7 miles, something like that.
Cool. anytime I go to Pigeon Forge, whether to actually go here or just to stop by or pass through or something, I always make it a point to go eat at Mel's. It's just delicious. I mean, I love the atmosphere. I love the food. And that's kind of unanimous throughout my family. We always love going there. But yeah, I mean, it's just a great place to go. And I had a jalapeno cheeseburger, which is that's what I've been craving the past couple days, was a cheeseburger. And then I kept getting different meals. And then also had a milkshake and some onion rings, and it was just delicious. So anybody that wants to try some good food when they're in Pigeon Forge, I definitely recommend Mel's. So after lunch, I knocked around in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg just a little bit, and then I started heading up the Foothills Parkway, once again going the opposite direction toward our next overnight stay point. And this is going to be the lodge at Cherohala River. It was actually almost on like a reservation of some kind. I don't know if it was like a indigenous people reservation or what. But it was just beautiful there. There wasn't that many places to eat or anything. And to be honest with you, at this point, I was kind of running out of money to spend on food. So I just ended up picking up some stuff at the local market and cooking in for the last night, which was no bother to me. I already had Mel's, and that was exactly what I wanted whenever I came up here. That was the food I had been dreaming about this whole trip. So anyway, like I said, this road just continues to surprise me with all these beautiful, beautiful views. And yeah, you'll join me in just a little bit at the overnight halt. Alright guys, and here is my overnight accommodations that I was telling you about. This is the adjoining cabins. It's called the Lodge at Cherohala River. I mean, like I said, it is on that reservation, so there isn't really an abundance of restaurants, but there's definitely a kitchenette that comes with every one of these rooms. So I was more than happy just to whip something up, and stay in and call it an early night. I was definitely tired from all this riding, and then the camping that comes along with that. So it was definitely nice just to kick back, enjoy some modern comforts like television and a shower. And it was a great time, and it was a really nice place to stay. So that's pretty much it for me on this episode, guys. We have one more left, and that's going to be the return trip where we hit a car museum on the way back. And yeah, I appreciate you so much for watching.